Mr. Louie. Mr. Louie graduated from Valencia High School in 1988 and served as ASB Senior Class President. He attended Cal Poly Pomona and earned a Bachelor's of Science degree in Hotel and Restaurant Management with a minor in Business Administration. After 8 years in the hospitality industry, Mr. Louie received his teaching credential in 1998 and taught elementary school for 15 years. In 2010, he received his master's degree in educational administration from Concordia University. Mr. Louie returned home to Valencia in 2013 as our activities director and has been a driving force in promoting school spirit and opportunities for students to connect to our school. Just this week, under his leadership, our VHS ASB received the 2016 California Association of Student Leaders Outstanding Leadership Program Award. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to introduce our keynote speaker and VHS Activities Director, Mr. Jeff Louie.
First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for allowing me to be here today. I am truly honored to be back at Valencia High School to be the Activities Director. Seniors, juniors, sophomores, and freshmen, I will go ahead and extend my apologies to you. I don't want you to feel like you got ripped off. In a sense that you usually have a guest speaker who comes to you and is not a part of the school. But this year I felt it was special. So I'm going to speak to you today, and I want you to feel like you're not being ripped off. What is a distinguished scholar? By definition, as we've come accustomed to relate everything to numbers, a distinguished scholar is someone who has at least a 3.8 cumulative overall weighted grade point average, while a collegiate scholar is someone who possesses at least a 3.5 unweighted grade point average with 8 honors, advanced placement, or international baccalaureate classes. However, there is much more to students of such caliber than what is reflected in the number, which leads me to the dictionary. Could I possibly find the meaning of a distinguished scholar in the dictionary? General wisdom would lead one to look up both words, distinguished, scholar. So here goes. From Merriam's, distinguished, made conspicuous by excellence, noted, eminent, famous. For example, a distinguished scholar. Scholar, a learned or erudite person, especially one who has profound knowledge of a particular subject. Well, you have knowledge of many subjects. The definitions are still not what I'm looking for. Perhaps a distinguished scholar must be evaluated by what they do. After all, analyzing the behaviors of a distinguished scholar would take more of a subjective approach to identifying what things make our scholars so special. That's it. I think I've got it. Our distinguished scholars are people who understand. They are people who work diligently, and they are people who inspire. Thank you. I guess I didn't fool you. Sorry, that wasn't very scholarly of me, as I probably left you with more questions. And let me explain. Distinguished scholars are students who understand. They understand math, reading, writing, social studies, science, and whatever elective they choose to do. If they don't understand, they work tirelessly to understand, often spending countless hours researching to feed their expansive minds with the truth. They understand what it takes to make it in this world, beginning with the teacher and pupil relationship. Let's face it, everyone has difficulty when they feel like they're always following orders. They patiently wait for their turn to shine, and they make it count when given the chance. They understand they must connect with their curriculum, having drawn upon life experiences to relate to the challenges of the academic rigor to their lives. They understand the commitment that their parents have invested in their education. This one is easy. I mean, who can't understand why your parents sent you to Valencia in the first place? That was a Go Tigers, right, Bess? Come on. There you go. Yes. Most of all, our distinguished scholars understand that they have a commitment to themselves. They will stop at nothing to get things right. Evaluate, start over, finish, start over again, until they are happy with their finished product. They understand that the investment in themselves will help them throughout their lives. Well, distinguished scholars also are people who work diligently. They budget their time wisely and work to remain organized. They know when the next test will be, and they have it calculated to the 100,000th place as to what they must do to maintain their 120% in the class. In class, they work to add to discussions because they know that they'll learn from being more engaged. They work hard to maintain their grades, as they figured out that being successful makes you feel good about yourself. If they fall, they continue to work diligently, and they come back 20 quadrillion times stronger than before. They work diligently to maintain their confidence because confidence is 90% of the battle. They work hard because only in the dictionary does success come before work. Most of all, distinguished scholars inspire. They inspire themselves through their tenacity and will to win. They know that they must be inspired to work efficiently and effectively. They inspire their peers in robust and friendly competition. I know that when I bowl with really good bowlers, my game like shoots up a quadrillion times, like to like an 87 or something. With our scholars, their success challenges their peers to do the same, and they are able to uplift everyone around them. They also inspire their teachers. Have you ever wondered how one of your ideas might take flight? Well, through their success, they inspire their teachers to keep plugging away and giving them validation for their toil and relief of their worries. It doesn't stop there. Tonight, your parents may be feeling inspired. You've taken their advice and you are a walking billboard for their parenting skills. Your report cards, certificates, medals, letters, and pictures will all be posted on Facebook tonight. Yes, Facebook. It's what us old people use to brag about you. Finally, on a very personal level, you've inspired me, a former 6th grade teacher, to take the microphone tonight and give this message. For those of you who had me as a teacher, I made a promise to you that I would always be here for you through your educational journey. I jumped at the opportunity to come back to my alma mater and share it with you. For those of you who didn't have me, I make that commitment to you now. You've inspired me to take the microphone, something that I really hate doing, to speak with you tonight. And I wanted to tell you that I'm inspired by your success, and I'm inspired by the pride I have in sharing the fact that we are all Valencia Tigers. Go Tigers!